government statement signed by 3 ministers, including a cabinet minister, has proved insufficient in assuring residents at Adentan and Medina that a deadly highway will be made pedestrian-friendly. Residents earlier made good their promise to demonstrate over the deadly highway that claimed another teenager's life last Thursday. They began at the West African Senior High School, and some of the protesters wanted to march to Medina, but some of their leaders wanted to stop at Adentan SDA Junction. Well, a police blockade awaited them at SDA Junction, where a 33-year-old woman was knocked down and killed some 9 days ago. Our cameras were there.
Almost about 7 a.m. and the walk has finally begun. Initially, from the West Africa Senior High School, there were disagreements as to whether or not this walk should begin from the West Africa Senior High School all the way to Medina, or whether it should end at Rees Junction. It appeared that the police officers wanted this exercise to end at the Rees Junction, but the leadership of the group tried to sell this idea to the people, and they did not agree. They threw it right out of the window. What they kept insisting was that they are walking from here all the way to Medina. Well, it was some sort of exchanges at the beginning, but it looks like finally they've agreed to walk from here to somewhere. That somewhere is what I'm about to find now. One of the organizers of the walk is Selom Branche. He joins me now. Selom, let me find out from you. Initially, there were lots of disagreements as to whether or not you should walk from here to Rees Junction or you should walk from here to Medina.
Well, it's still a rolling thing because of security, and because today is Monday morning. We do not want to disrupt normal commuters going to town, because this is for all of us, our well-being. Because of that, we would have to make sure that everything that is done in a decorous manner, is done in a manner that respects the rule of law, as well as even the pedestrians that we are doing this march for. So we are planning it in such a way that we are going on and on with the police, and we are talking with them as we are going on to ensure full cooperation. So wherever it will end at, it will be something that is a matter of compromise between us and the security forces to ensure that there is safety, and then everything that's going on is going on well.
But did you agree on a particular place to end this walk? Is it Rees Junction or is it Medina?
Initially, it was supposed to be Medina, but due to quite a lot of security concerns coming from last week Thursday's, spontaneous riots, we have decided that we'll have to do this in a way and manner that makes it easy for the police to be able to monitor everything and make sure that no miscreants come and infiltrate and cause any confusion. That is why we are managing it.
Talking about infiltration, I've seen sharp divisions among the people way back there, or even when the leaders spoke to the people, they appeared not to be listening. They appeared to want to have their way. To what extent is this group organized and disciplined?
Well, we are as organized as you can see in unity. In every human institution, there are disagreements, but at the end of the day, it is because of concerns of safety of everybody who is coming for this march. That is what caused the split and the disagreement. But now we are united with one voice, and we are doing this march for the people of Adentan, for the people of Medina, for the people that have died on this road, and for the safety of the future.
We don't know where we're going at the moment. It could be Medina, it could be Rees Junction, but we understand we are going to Nadat. Tell us your name and who you are in the group.
I'm Dr. Samuel Kojokofi. We had originally cancelled it, but the will of the people is bigger than our will.
So you were the ones that wanted to cancel it. Why did you want to?
Organizers.
Right. Why did you want to suspend it in the first place?
Because we realized that the government more or less has started fixing the pedestrian issues. The traffic lights are being repaired, the street lights are working, the pedestrian markings are being done, and we didn't want to renege on our 12. But this morning we realized that the will of the people is bigger, far bigger than the will of the few of us. When the people decide, there's nothing the leaders can now do. So we are expecting that it will be peaceful, it will be non-violent. We are grateful to the police for all the assistance and support they have given us. They've done a wonderful job in containing all of us, and we call on all Ghanaians that in as much as we had called it off earlier on, the will of the people of this country is bigger than the will of few people. So that is it. Yeah. So
the will of the people has prevailed over the expectations that you had previously. But where do you say you are going again?
We are going to the.
Hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. All right. So we're still making the walk. Some people trying to block some people from talking, but obviously they don't have that right. Let's see how this goes. What is your name?
Yeah. My name is
KK. I'll hold it for you. It's okay. All right. What's your name?
My name is KK.
KK, who are you in the group?
I'm one of the planning committee members.
Where do you want to go?
We are walking down to Atomic Junction and return.
Okay. KK tells me here that they are walking to Atomic Junction. Let me find out from this gentleman. What's your name and who are you in the group?
I'm Nana Puma. I'm the leader of the planning committee.
Nana Puma, where are you going now?
Right now we are moving to Adentan SDA Kenke House Junction. Then we will go to Nadat School Park and then we'll assemble there.
So they're going to Adentan SDA Park and they're going to assemble at Nadat Park. Tell us your full name and who you are in the group.
I'm Nyamiche Edustafo. I'm part of the planning committee. Excuse me, I've lost my voice a little bit.
So initially you tried to block our cameras from capturing somebody. Why?
Honestly speaking, we've gone through a lot to let this happen. So whatsoever, at the end of the day, we'll sort it indoors.
Why did you try to block my camera?
I said we'll sort that indoors.
Okay, so Namiche says he's a member of the planning committee. I tried to find out from her why she tried to block my camera, why she tried to block an interview with somebody. She's obviously not ready to answer that. But I'm sure she understands at this moment that she doesn't have the right to stop me from doing my work. So it does appear that we are at a crossroads. We've just gone by a junction where the leadership and the police had tried to divert the people to that side, but that did not happen. They insisted that they're coming this way, and there they are. At the moment, I can count about, I'm not quite sure about the number here, but I can safely say we're looking at about 100 people. Now, bear in mind, there appears to be sharp divisions among the people here, and it looks as if the route has not yet been agreed upon. If you can hear, they're chanting Yeko Madina, which basically means we are going to Madina, which appears to be what most of the people want. But the police is trying to end it. Here we are at the crossroads. The people are trying to stop the leaders, trying to stop the people, but it doesn't look like it's working. Like the doctor said, the will of the people seems to be prevailing over the expectation of leadership and indeed the police. They're trying to stop them. They're trying to stop them. The leadership trying to block the walk, but the people are not. But they are breaking the arc that the police. They're breaking the arc that the leadership is trying to make. Now, this is what seems to be the moment for the leadership where they try and block these people finally. Now they put down a table here, and on that table there seems to be like there's going to be some sort of address to the people. As you can see, they've been trying to block them over and over again. That has not been successful. Will the tables work? Let's see how it goes, because the people are